Okay, so I'm Hamish. Let's get started. So we don't want to waste your time. We have a question here. So this is more the fraction. Let me explain to you quickly and then we get started. Okay, for some people don't know what's fraction. Hello, I'm Hamish. Okay, so if you're new right here, make sure you come right there, subscribe, and share this video to a lot of people who you think they might need this video. Okay, they might need this video. So let's get started. So question number one, they say write 3, 5, 6 is improper fraction. So improper, okay, if somebody say, okay, C proper, what that mean? C12. So improper meaning, okay, cool, just a minute. If somebody give it A over B, this number here we call it numerator, and this one we call denominator. You know what I'm saying? So now for improper fraction, you know what happened? Means the number on top, something like this. You see, on top is always bigger. The numerator is bigger than denominator. Okay, so the numerator always bigger than denominator. Means improper. Means the one on top is bigger than denominator. Okay, so now this is improper fraction. Improper. You know why I call improper? Because you know you expect something on top always has to be smaller. Can you carry heavy load? Hell no. It always has to be smaller and then you must be big. Okay? Now, let's say proper. So for proper fraction, so this is proper fraction. You know, so for proper fraction, the numerator is always smaller. So like this. This is proper fraction. Proper fraction. You know what I'm saying? Because numerator is bigger than denominator. Okay, now let's go for the last one. For the last one, let's call mixed fraction. Mixed, something like this. You see, you got a bigger whole number and then you have a fraction. So this we call mixed fraction. So now there's a way you can change either way. You know, for the most case, no, let me show you for example. Somebody, for example, they give you this mixed fraction right here. They say mixed and they say change this mixed to improper. So you see this mixed. So to change to improper, you know what you do? Here you multiply, here you add. So you say 4 times 3 equal to 12, 12 plus 1 equal to 13, they say over this number, the one at the bottom. Oh, so we have changed from mixed to improper fraction. You know what I'm saying? So somebody give, let's say for example, 2, 1 over 4. They say change it to improper fraction. So how are you going to change to improper fraction? I'm going to multiply here, and then here I'm going to add. So 4 times 2 equal to 8. 8 plus 1 equal to 9. Then we over this number here. Okay, one more. So 1, 2 over 6, or 2 over, let's say this. Okay, let me say this is 7 and this, let's say 2. So what type of fraction is this? That's a mixed fraction. Change to improper. So I'm going to multiply here and then here I'll add. 7 times 1 is 7, and then we plus 2 equal to 9. Then you over this number. Oh, so we can change from mixed to improper fraction. See, the number on top is bigger than the smaller. You know what I'm saying? So now sometime they might say now, okay, so we have improper, change to mixed, something like this. Now let's go back. Let's say change to mixed. Means go back. Oh, going back? My God. So how are we going to do that? Look, you say, how many 7, 9? How many 7, 9? Oh, there's a 1, 7. So what I'm going to be left with? If there's a 179, what I'm going to be left with? 2. So I'm left with 2 over this number here. Oh, so now it's like you change from improper to mixed fraction. One more. Okay, somebody say, let's say 11 over 3. Which type of fraction is this? This is improper. You know why? Because the number on the top or numerator is bigger compared to the denominator. So what I'm going to do is, okay, how many 3 in 11? How many 3 there? There are 3. There are 3 in 11 because we can get 4, 3. How many 3? 3, 6, 9. If you go one more, it's going to be more than this. So it's only 3. So we're going to write bigger number there, 3 of 3. What you're going to be left with? Oh, it's going to be, it's 9, right? 10, 11. Oh, I'm going to be left with 2 and then write this number here. You know what I'm saying? So that's how you change from improper to mixed and mixed to proper. So now they say write this as a mixed fraction. Oh, as a mixed? Oh, it's easy. So I'm going to say, okay, now let's go. How many 8 in 20? Oh, so we know how many 8 in 20? So first and foremost, me personally, I will start by simplifying this before I start to change improper. Look, it's 20 over 8, right? So before I start proper and proper, I can simplify a little bit. Okay, which number is, before I start to change to proper and proper, how, okay, which number is common for both? Oh, 2, it can go for both. Look, which number is common for 20 and 8? 4. Because if I divide by this 4, I'm going to get 5. And how many 4 in 80? It's going to be only 2. Oh. So before you even start to change proper and proper, I can simplify 5. Okay, yes. So the common number for this case is just 4. If you divide 80 by 4, you get 2. How many 4 in 8? 2. And how many 4 in 25? And then now I'm going to go to that. Change it to mixed. How many 2 in 5? There are 2 in 5. Because 2 times 2 equal to 2, 4. So 2. So I'm going to be left with 1. And then write this 2. Okay. So it's not necessary I must simplify. I could just have done this straight away. That's okay. How many 8 in 20? Oh, there are 2 8 in 20. So I'm going to say B2, oh, which is 16, right? Okay. So what I'm going to be left with is 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Oh, I'm going to be left with 4, but over this number 8. But I can simplify this. Which number is common between 4 and 8? Number common for both is 4. So by 4 itself 1. How many 4 in 8? 2. Oh, so my final answer is 2 and a half. So that's how you change from mixed to improper, improper to mixed. Now let's go to the next one. So for the next one, oh, okay, so we change this to mixed, right? Question number 2, I forgot question number 1, my apologies. Now let's go to the question number 1. So question number 1, let's make a space here. Question number 1. So 2 is done, now we go to question number 1. Question number 1 is very good. So let's say change it to improper fraction to improper. So what I'm going to do, I'll just multiply here and here I'm going to add. 6 times 3, 18. 18 plus 5 equals 23. So 23 over this number here equals 6. So from mixed to improper, that's what we do. Now let's go to question number 6. Okay, so this is more of you have a fraction, there's a minus, there's a plus. Same here, so you got fraction, divide, multiplication. So I want to show you quick how to multiply, how to divide, how to add a fraction, okay? Now, let's go. A very, very easy thing. How to add a fraction. Okay, cool. Now let's go. So first and foremost, let me just show you quick something very, very important, okay? There's something called BODMAS. BODMAS. Sorry, this is called BODMAS. Whenever you have a lot of sign, always start with a bracket. If you have a bracket, start with it. Now you go to division, and then you look, okay, after bracket, do you have a division? Now you go for, so you go bracket, division, multiplication, addition, and subtraction. You must go with it. Do not start to add before you work on bracket. Don't start with add before you start with multiplication. So you must go with that series. Now, so let's say here 4 over 9 minus 2 over 3 plus 1 over 3. So first and foremost, let me show you how to add fraction, how to multiply. Okay, so for example, if somebody give you 2, 1 over 3 plus 7 over, let's say, 4. Let's say solve it. So you know what you're going to do? For the most cases, I encourage you, change everything to improper fraction. Now, I'm going to multiply here, I'm going to add. Okay, 3 times 2 equals to 6, 6 plus 1 equals 7. It's going to be 7 over this number, which is 3. So we plus here, we have a 7 over 4. Okay, so from there, and then right there, you know what you do? Look at the denominator. So you must look at the denominator. So if you have improper, if you have a mixed, excuse me, it must be in improper. Most of the time, they encourage you change improper. So now you say, okay, so I have a 3 and 4. You know what you do? Make sure the denominator are the same. So how am I going to do that? You see this number here? Take this number, multiply here, top and bottom. The same number, multiply top. And take this number, multiply this side. Top and bottom. Now we go. 4 times 7 equal 28 over. 4 times 3 equal to 12. Plus, plus. 7 times 3, 21 over. 4 times 3 equal to 12. Also, the denominator now is the same. I'll write my 12. And then here you add on top. 28 plus 21. Okay, 28 plus 21 Okay, 1 and 1 is going to be 9, and this is going to be 4. 49, 49. Oh, okay. So we finished, but we cannot leave your final answer is improper because see the numerator is bigger. So what we're going to say here, how many 12 in 49? How many 12 in 49? There are 4. You got to go times table. How many 4 in 49? How many 12 in 49? There are 4, which is 48. And what I'm going to be left with? I'll be left with 1/12. So this is my final answer. So that's how you do, make sure your denominator are the same. Just one more example. So somebody give you, let's see, the 4/7 minus 2/6 plus 1/3. They say work on this. So BODMAS, you can start with the bracket. Do you have a bracket? No. Do you have a division? No, there's no division. Multiplication? No multiplication. Addition? Yes, I can take addition. But for this case, if you only have addition and subtraction, it doesn't matter. You can do either way. But when you have like this, that's where the problem comes. But if only plus and minus, don't stress. You can take whatever you want to start with. So for this case here, I'll say, okay, let me start with this, since it's just everything plus and minus. So I'm going to work on this and they'll count for that. So I'll say, okay, let me work on this. Are they no mixed fractions? So we save. Now come here, okay, so I have to make the denominator the same. I'm going to do this. Take this 6, multiply here, and the same 6 multiply here. And take this 7, multiply here, take this 7, multiply here. 6 times 4 equal to 24 over 6 times 7, 42. Now you minus. Now 2 times 7, 14. 6 times 4 equal to 42. Oh, so I'm taking this face. You know what I'm saying? Here I didn't do anything. Okay, so here I didn't do what? Anything. Okay. Now what is the denominator? You see the denominator are the same. So I'm only gonna take only one denominator. Now I go here. This is 24 minus 14. So 24 minus 14 equal to 10. Oh, so here I can just write 10. So you only minus or only when denominators are the same. So here I'm going to get 10 and then plus 1/3. So now let me do this and that. Okay, so I'll say 10/42 and 1/3. So 10/42, I can simplify. I don't think it's good to have a bigger number like this because look, it's 10/42. Which number is common for both? 2. I can divide by 2 here, I get 5. I can divide by 2, I get 21. So it's same as say 5/21. Oh, so let me take a 5/21. So this fraction here is going to be 5/21. 5/21 means all of this is 5/21 plus 1/3. Okay, now, so are the denominator the same? No, they're not the same. So how am I going to make this denominator be the same? Look, it's not I must take these 3. For this case, it's easy because my intention is to make the denominator the same. So look, if I multiply by 7 and I multiply by 7 here, don't you see the denominator the same? Because whatever I'm going to multiply must be up and down, as long as it's going to give it the same denominator. Look, 7 times 3, 21. Oh, so I don't have to do anything here. As long as in the number that you take, you multiply up and down. So this is going to be 5/12/21, apology, plus 1 times 7, 7, 7 times 3, 21. Oh, denominator are the same. So I'm only going to write one denominator, and then I say, okay, 5 plus 7 equal to 12. So this is my final answer, but I can leave like that. You know why? Because I think we can get a common number. There's a number here which is common. Which number goes for both 12 and 21? Or 3? If you divide by 3 here, you're going to get 4. If you divide by 3, you get 7. So our final answer equal to 4/7. If I take all of this, simplify, I get 4/7. Now let's go and do question number 6. Question number 6 is very, very easy. So let's do question number 6 quick. So I'll just go fast a little bit because you know how to do question number 6 now. So how are we going to do question number 6? 4, 9, 2, 3, 1, 3. We say this is BODMAS. So BODMAS, if it's plus or minus, we don't have to care that much. Okay? So we can say 4/9, 4/9, and then minus 2/3, and then plus 1/3. Okay? So now what we're going to do? Common denominator. Okay, so with this one it's easy. I can even do all of them once off. You know why? Because I think it's more, because plus and minus, so I don't have to stress much like, let me separate. If you want, you can separate. So let's say, for example, plus minus. So since plus minus, I don't have to stress that much. You say, which number is going to be common for both? Oh, this is 9, 3, 3. Oh, if I multiply here by 3, but when you multiply, it must be up and down. 3 and 3, and here 3 and 3. Can't you see the denominator is going to be the same now? Oh yes, the denominator is going to be the same. So I have 4 over 9 minus 2 times this is going to be 6 over 3 times 3 equal to 9. We plus 1 times 3 equal to 3 over 3 times 3 equal to 9. Oh, so all of them, they have the same denominator, 9. So I'm going to say 4 minus 6 plus 3. So 4 minus 6 equal to negative 2. Negative 2 plus 1 equal to 1 over 9. So all of that, our final answer is going to be 1 over 9. You know what I'm saying? Our final answer is going to be 1 over 9. Because 4 okay, so 4 equal to 1 over 9. So now let me challenge, okay? So this is just example now. Let's change now, okay? Let's take the actual example now. Let's do question number 9. Question number 6 now. So the question number 6, excuse me, just erase this. This is 2 here. This is question number 6, the actual question number 6. Question 6 now. Which is one of the paper here I'm reading is 4 over 9, and then minus 2 over 3, and then plus 1 over 2. So how do we do this? So now let's see, can you make all the denominator the same? Which number is going to give us all denominator the same here? Because look, it's plus and minus, so I don't have to care that much. Look, if I think careful, I think 18 can be the common number for all of them. 9, 3, and 2. Which number is going to be for all of them common? I think 18. 9, 3, and 6. 18 can divide for all of them. You know, so I'm going to say, oh, so for 18, if I know for all of them, I'll multiply this by 2 to get 18. But when you multiply down, it must be also on top. And here, I'll multiply by 6 to get 18. Whatever you do at the bottom, the top is going to follow whatever you do at the bottom. So here, I'm going to get 18. This might be multiplied by 9, but whatever I do here, this one always just follow whatever happened. So for that case now, I'm going to say 4 times 2 equal to 8 over 18 minus 12 over 18, because when you multiply 18, the plus 1 times 9 is 9, 2 times 9 equal to 18. Oh, so we have the same common denominator. So since we have the same common denominator, I'm going to say, oh, our denominator equal to 18, and they'll say 8 minus 12, and then plus 9. So this is going to give us, okay, 8 minus 12 equal to negative 4. These two, they're going to give us negative 4, and then plus 9 equal to 5 over 18. So for this question here, I'm tagging 5 over 18. It seems question 6 is just option 4. There's a question that I'm kind of checking here. So it's going to be option 4. Okay, now let's go to question number 7. So question number 7 is more on the multiplication. So I'm going to show you 2 examples, and there we go. Okay. So multiplication is this. So 2 over 5 is 2 over 5 divide 4 over 5 times 1 over 6. So how are we going to do this? So what I'm going to do first and foremost, we know from BODMAS. BODMAS. Start with the bracket, division, multiplication, addition, subtraction. Do you have a bracket? No. Do you have a division? Oh yes. This is our division. So we have to start with it. Okay? So when you do this, you know what you do? You see this sign here? Look, I'm going to say 2 over 5 is division, right? So I'm going to write, I will change it to multiplication. Then flip the second number. Flip the second number. So this is going to be 5 over 4. You take this, top, bottom. And then still we have a 1 over 6. So now don't use the same concept you used before. This one, no. It doesn't work like that. You don't say, let me find the common number. No. This is more easy actually. You know what you do? This you just simplify. Say, by 5 you just divide and simplify. You don't say which the common number. No, never say it. By 5 itself 1, by 5 itself 1. Which common number for both of them? 1 and 1. Now let's look 2 and 4. Which number can go for both of them? Oh, by 2 itself 1. How many 2 and 4? 2. Oh, okay. So 1 times 1 equal to 1. 1 times 2 equal to 2. times 1 over 6. So our final answer, 1 times 1 equal to 1, 2 times 6 equal to 12. You know what I'm saying? So just 1 over 12. So if you come to this option in this question number 7, it's option 4. It's option 4. So I think I would like to show you some more few examples. But yeah, so according to the question that was given from this assignment that you give given to me, these are the answer. Thanks a lot for your time. If you waste time, make sure you come right here, subscribe, man. Peace and love, and I'm out. Peace.